Welcome, I'm T.S. Tyler, and today, it's a rebuild of the Kings. I, don't know too much about this roster, but, obviously from what I can tell, it doesn't look very good. They do have Sabonis on a very good contract. I think he can do something pretty good for them. Like I said, his contract's very team friendly. Actually, it goes down. As for everybody else, they're around that age to where they won't matter anymore. Now, Davion can be really good for us. He's a really big, bright spot. Terrence Davis is actually pretty good. But everybody else, we might be looking to move sooner rather than later. Now, the people that are going to leave, like Jeremy Lamb, Chimezi Metu, we're probably going to let them walk unless we can bring them back on like qualifying offers. And everybody else that's big money besides Sabonis, I think we're going to look to move in the near future. So the end of year one, kinda. We did about as I expected. I think we finished the year off like losing most of our games. So looking at a draft lottery, we have the 6 odds. I'm gonna end up watching these because, like I said, we have the chance to jump. And then I'll just kind of like skip to where we are. Okay, so someone jumped above us. So hopefully we can too. We ended up falling to 7. We definitely can still get someone good from there. I'm just not as confident in it. Okay, so looking into the draft, I'm not super sure on what I want. I have no idea what people are gonna take. Holmgren note goes 1. Hardy's supposed to go, maybe Banchero. So I just I scouted the top people in this class, and then whatever falls to me falls to me. So looking here, Jaden Ivey's here, and Bryce McGowan's is here, and then Keela's here. No one really has that like off the charts potential. Maybe Kennedy Chandler, but Kennedy Chandler, but he's 6 foot tall. And we don't really know about anybody else, so I think we're looking guard here with either Bryce, Ivy, Keels, or maybe Josh. But I think from here we're gonna get just the raw score, and I mean we have to work on 3-point shooting for sure. I don't know why it's that bad, but good defender. I think this is the one I have to go for, just because I think if we want to move on from Fox, this might be the best move to take. Okay, so we're just gonna do this just because I want to. It's not the most realistic thing, but I don't care too much. Now one thing this will change for us is I think we're gonna go ahead and move Ivy to the 3, and then Shea to the 2, and then we're gonna let Davion take the 1. So going into year 2, Shea gets better. Sabonis gets worse, but nothing from him gets worse. HP gets worse. Expected that. Probably gonna move him for a pick or something. Kyle Anderson, Davion goes up. That's good. DiVincenzo goes up, so that's good too. Nice backup guards. Okay, so this is a trade just to get us more value, and then from this we're gonna move Sabonis to the 4. So this trade, we're going to do this to give Jalen Ivey the room to shine, and I was gonna send him to the G League, but then now I'm just kind of like nah. So yeah, I mean this is where he's gonna get his chance. Okay, so this is how the rotation looks for year 2. Ivy's getting the start. Kyle Anderson's gonna move over. Sabonis, Davion off the bench. Rashawn Holmes, Trey Lyles, Metu, and then in the G League we have Micah Peavy, and then we have Yannick Nazia, who was in free agency. We were able to scoop up. This year should be better. Maybe we make the playoffs. Like it's a solid big 3, but it's not like a big 3 because they're not superstars. But it's a solid team. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. Maybe play-in, maybe first round. I'd be happy with that. Shea wins most improved, and oh, we didn't make the we made the playoffs. What? But we'll see if we can make it through the series. We win game 1. We lose 2. We win 3 though. And it's 2-2. Big game! Okay, come on. Yes! Let's go. This series, we're probably gonna lose if Zion's healthy. And Zion's healthy, so I expect us to get like beaten 5. Yep, down 3-2. Game 7, and I couldn't stop it. And John wins the title. He's a 94? That's crazy. So we ended up giving up away our 2 first-round picks and trading up to 8. I think this was a good move. I like Jordan Walsh. I like Anthony Black. Adam's cool. I think Keontae might work. He's very good offense. Decent size. He's a little weak in the paint, but I think I like that. So we're gonna go with Keontae George. Okay, so this one, we're just getting more picks to give us more room. And this way we are able to offer Miles Turner a decent contract, and that's enough for him to sign with us. We have a team option at the end of that. Okay, so Davion got a lot better, Shea gets better, Miles, whatever, he's at like the 82. Ivy goes up, Keontae goes up, because we moved his position. Kyle starts to degress, so we might move him. Micah PV goes up a lot from G League. Sabonis isn't much of a star at the moment. And he doesn't even want to stay. So we're definitely looking to move him with the picks we've got. So this really wasn't much effort to do, but with Sabonis, we get Jaren, who has been averaging not better numbers, but he's just as efficient. He's locked up 24. Sabonis is getting worse. All we give up is a pick that it's not that valuable to me, and we get Melton back, who I can move or use off the bench. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. So over the last time we talked, I did a few trades, just mostly for depth. Like I got a first round pick, I traded away these guys, and then I used this guy to get Book Knight. And I got Daron Sharp, I got Jordan Nora, and basically it just solidified my rotation a little bit more. I'm gonna give Book Knight some minutes because he's kind of like another point guard for us. And now we're looking a little bit more realistic. Like Robert Williams, I think might be a nice trade out here. And then Derek White 2 we can use as a trade piece. I like this trade, but like I don't want to put my money in something that I don't really believe can work. So we're gonna take Robert Williams, Derek White, and now that makes our rotation better even more. Okay, so this is my new idea for rotation. We move Shea to shooting guard, which moves Davion up to the starter, move Ivy to small forward, which puts Micah on the bench, which gives us more small forward depth. Then we have Jaren Jackson, Robert Williams, Derek White, Daron Sharp, Micah PV, and then Book Knight. And then we also have Blake here. And then we have these guys too, that when they come back, then it'll make us have even more depth off the bench. So those are my moves before the trade deadline. We already are doing like well as it is. Derek White, maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't. I'm not really too worried about that. Now Mike has been a good piece, so it would be unfortunate if he left, but other than that, I feel like everything's going our way. So I'll see you at the end of the season. We had a pretty good year this year. We ended up almost winning 50 games. I don't think we had anybody. I don't see anybody. We had Jaren Jackson as a defensive team, and we end up making it as the 3 seed. So, first round, I think this is our first legitimate chance to do anything. We have a better team than they do, so we should take the series fairly easily. Up 3-0, and we sweep. So that, yeah, I mean, now we go up against Luka, which I'm pretty comfortable with having Davion on Luka. And then we win everywhere else, so I think we should take this one too. Now, the power of Luka might will them to be up 3-1. our team is better than theirs. Yes, they have Luka Doncic, but like that only accounts for so much, right? Uh, dude, I don't know. Davion should be locking him up, but yeah, okay, yeah. So we lose year 3, and I'll see y'all for year 4. So I'm back after it's been a few days, and I believe last time I left off we just lost to the Mavericks. Looking at this team, being a little less biased now, it's not really the best team. It's a good team, with good pieces, but we don't really have we have 3 really good people in Davion, Shea, and Jaren, and then it's kind of a drop off. Ivy's here, but he's hurt. So he can definitely help us next season, and I think that can probably be when we're able to get a ring. And the Mavs ended up winning a ring, so at least we lost to the NBA champions. That makes it a little bit better. But I think we can definitely bolster this lineup to be good next season. We might need a draft here because there are some good people in here. This guy is an 85 overall with Hall of Fame potential. He can shoot threes. This guy has all-star potential, but that guy also has Hall of Fame potential. He does not have as much of a three-point shot, but yeah. So I think if this guy gets taken number 1, then we're gonna try to trade up to number 2. I think that's what I want to do in general. I think I want to just trade up to number 2 because that seems like the best spot to be in, and this seems like kind of our solution. There's just mega good just pieces here. So, we trade up to number 1. We gave up all of our picks next season. We had a Suns pick, and then we had this pick, and we're definitely taking this guy because he's better than Matt Baylor, and he has a shot on him. And now we have a really good center. So now our team gets even better. Shea's up to a 91. Davion's up to an 88. Jaren Jackson's up. Ivy goes up 2. Keontae goes up. Micah Peavy goes up 4. Just the whole team gets better. So now we're actually looking scary. And if we need to make moves, just to clear up some room for people that are decent to get playing time, we will. Okay, so we're going to do this deal just because these guys are expiring contracts. We get a pick. We get Kevin Porter Jr. Then we move Book Knight to the 2. And it'll just help us with our backups, and then we'll have players for next season too. Okay, so we're gonna grab Lively to make some room for our better players, and then we do need a backup big, so we'll just grab him and move him to power forward. Remove one of these guys. Okay, so year 4. This is going to be our rotation. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. I got rid of most of the 1-year deals. So we have Davion Mitchell, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jaden Ivey. I would like to have Keontae George there, but there weren't any good deals for Ivy. Jaren Jackson, and then Omer. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name. Robert Williams, Keontae George, James Bouknight, Derek Lively, and then as a reserves, Derrick Rose, Max Strus, John Conchar. The team's really good, so that's the one thing I made sure to try to work on. Everybody was just naturally getting better, but I also wanted to bolster the bench, and I think we did that. We just have better bench players, I think, than last time. So that might be the thing that pushes us over the edge and gets us to win a title. Year 4, we win a lot. And Donovan Mitchell's MVP, I've never seen that before. That's sick. We did sign Billy Donovan, and we do win a Coach of the Year. We get Shea on second team. Not sure if we get anything else. We do get, actually, Davion and Jaren Jackson on defensive teams. We are the 1 seed because we almost won 70 games. We should easily make it at a round 1. I don't care who they have. Actually, they would have the MVP, wouldn't they? Oh my! Dude, there's no shortened shot clock either, so he's just doing his thing. He's almost dropping 40 in the playoffs. I feel bad. I feel bad for you, Donovan. That is very rough. It is literally just Donovan Mitchell, and we do go on, and we're gonna go up against the Houston Rockets, who probably have Jalen Green. They do. No Jokic this time, but Fred VanVleet. This team is a lot worse than ours is, so this should be another easy series for us. Up 3-0, 3-1, gentlemen sweep. Thank you. Dude, if we if we lost that one, I don't know what to tell you. So going up against the Thunder, we faced De'Aaron Fox, Chet Holmgren, and Josh Giddey. So we faced against the original trade that we made to get Shea. And I think it has worked out for us so far. I have to hold my breath though, because we are in a very competitive series. We take game 4. I'm going to simcast these because I'm not sure what's going on here. We win second quarter, we win third quarter, and we win going into game 6. If we win this, we face it off against the Cavs in the finals. 40.4 quarter. We're still down. Give me a game to hop into. Alright, let's do it! Alright, guys. This is it. This is to go to the finals. I gotta make sure that we are out of this. But yeah, this will be for us to go to the finals. So he misses the free throw. Robert Williams to Ivy. We just gotta run out the clock. They have to foul here, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they can really do. They're gonna give it to Fox. If Fox does some crazy stuff, then respect, because we let him go. So Holmgren, open, Fox, 3. Luckily he misses that. Davion with the good defense. And Chet Holmgren fouls out Davion with his free throws. This should ice the series. Okay, that's game now. So we are going to the finals. We beat them at home. Shea holding up the trophy. We can look at who won this game for us, because it was a very close game. Shea drops almost 40. Keontae George shoots super efficiently and drops almost 30. Ivy, Davion, Our big men had good games with rebounding the ball. Jaren Jackson kind of slumped. So did our center. So really, it was Shea and Keontae. They carried the scoring for us, but doesn't matter. We're on to the finals. Okay, so the final series in this season, we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are the toughest opponent so far, but we have them beat almost everywhere except for power forward, and that is by a little bit, but we have them beat big at shooting guard. Game 1 goes to us, and 2, and 3. They take game 4. We take game 5! Let's go. Shea drops almost 30 in a game, or like per game, and that is enough. Now, funny thing is that in year 4 with the Hornets, we also won a title. I don't know if it was as dominant of a season, maybe a little less, but yeah, we won there too. So let's see if we can make it different and then have a repeat. So with our picks, we have 2 picks like near the end of the lottery. We're going to use them just to select the best people we can. So we'll take Dwight Phillips from North Carolina State. If that center was there that I just saw, then we'll take him too. I think it wasn't Clayton Lang, it was Christopher Wagner. And we'll go ahead and take him. The other guy could shoot better, but didn't have as many badges. Now we have a 2nd round pick, and this will be our final pick for the draft. And we'll take just a 3-point shooter. That's fine with me. I don't know who all from our team is out here. Davion, we're gonna have to match an offer on. Scotty Warren Suggs. I think that might be the only one that we have to have an offer on. Okay, so I can match 4 years, 128. That's fine with me. Book Knight, I don't want to renounce his rights because I would like to keep him. Now, Derrick Rose, you can go, that's fine. But I would like to keep Book Knight, whether it be to trade him or whatever we do. Okay, fine, we renounce his rights then if that's what you want. I know that doesn't bring him back. That was just eliminating his qualifying offer. I don't know why they wanted to do that so bad. I did want to keep him. So, Davion goes up to a 91, and then the center we drafted is a 90 in the top right, but an 89 over here. Jaren goes back down to what he was before. I'm not really stressing about that. Keontae goes up 1. Wish he would have gone up more. It's whatever. Robert Williams goes down. Lively goes up a little bit. So we're going to do a little stuff with the end of our rotation and then try to get like one more 84-ish guy. And if we do that, then I feel really confident about where we're at. Okay, so this final season, I think we're even better than last year. We have Davion Mitchell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Ivy, Jaren Jackson, and then this guy who's an 89 overall. Then off the bench, Robert Williams, Keontae George, Derek Lively, Dwight Phillips, and then we have Devontae Graham. We'll probably get some minutes at some point. If some injuries come, he can definitely step in. We do eventually probably want to get a little bit of depth. We might throw like Rondé Hollis Jefferson in like first and maybe try to get someone else. Because if someone gets injured, that might be a rip. But if our team can stay healthy, then we definitely can win back to back. So for the final year of our rebuild, we are pretty good. Record doesn't really show how good we are. I mean, it does, but not compared to like last year. We end up getting 67 wins, and our our center guy got MVP. Ooh, that's crazy. Those numbers aren't even that crazy. The 16 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. That's wow. Like you would think this would be better, right? Listen, I'll take it. He won MVP somehow. First round we face the Nuggets. They have Jokic, so it's still a dangerous team. I have to see the rotation because there's people injured. Davion's out for a week and a half or 2 weeks. Ivy's out day to day. I'm gonna need to bring Davion back. Okay, so rolling into round 1, we're gonna give Keontae the start at the 3. We're gonna keep Ivy on the bench here, even though he's day to day. So when he comes back, we'll just move up Shai, and then I think we'll have Davion come off the bench because he's still injured for a little bit. This team should be good enough to beat Denver. Game 1 we take. Game 2 they take. If we go down, okay, we don't. But Ivy's back, so then we're going to move Davion to the bench. Okay, Game 4 we take. And Game 5 we are in to the next round. We get Davion back. I decided I want to go with an 8-man rotation. So while we leave Lively out of this is the guy we drafted last year. Keontae's going to come off the bench. Robert Williams. And then our starting 5 is crazy. So we're going against the Rockets again. They're running it back. Anthony Black got better. I don't know if they had him before, but an 84 is still pretty good. So we don't take this lightly. Game 1, Game 2 we win. We lose Keontae George. That is a big one. We're going to move Curtis up. I don't want to start Lively. I think I would rather start Phillips. So we'll give Phillips the minutes here. Just so we are evened out on the people. Game 3 they take. Game 4 we take. And then we take Game 5. So we get another gentleman sweep here. OKC, this was the toughest series for us last year. And it seems like they get slightly better. So we're going to see if we can handle this pretty easily. Up 2-1. Up 3-1. And we win in 6. Okay. We're back in the finals. The Knicks. They have Kennedy Chandler, Shaden Sharp, RJ Randall, and Kevon Looney. So for this series, we're doing alright. We are going to shorten to 7. And we are going to give them the toughest series here. So we are going to put all of our faith in our top 7 here. Okay, we lose Game 1, we win Game 2, we lose Game 3. Whoa. Okay, we'll go back to 8. I don't know if that's causing a problem for us. And we're going to give the minutes here. Lower his minutes. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, we moved it back to 8. Time to simcast. We are the better team, so I expect we take this game. And we're down 3-1, guys. Okay, we're gonna sim this. This is just gonna be the next game. And we lose. I don't understand that. Who choked? Jaren Jackson choked. Okay, Game 1 was an L for us. Who choked this game? I'm beginning to see a common factor here. Game 2 we won, and then Jaren did good. Game 3 we lost, and then Game 4 we lost. and Jaren played bad. And then game 5 we lost, and then Jaren choked. So, I'm not blaming all of this on Jaren Jackson Jr., but I'm kind of blaming all of this on Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, we did win a ring, so it's successful. I wanted to win 2 rings for the first time in these rebuilds. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the other ones. I'm pretty sure I haven't won 2 rings, so that's unfortunate. But we do like turn ourselves into contenders, and I've kind of set it up to where they can be contending for a long way in the future. If you enjoyed, I hope you subscribe. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you all next time.